Hey, do you guys remember this one?
Add to cart. Dope, man. I'm getting that one. Dude, at that price, how can I say no? But, yes! One that big. Fuck yeah! Oh, that's gonna look sweet, man. Oh, I can't pass this one up. Oh, fuck, that's a good one. I'm getting that. I don't care what the price is.
How much did I buy? $10,400? She's gonna kill me.
What the? I'm gonna kill him.
As the Extreme channel is pushing towards 50,000 subscribers, these are just a few of the statues we're giving away on the journey there. If you want to know how to win one, stay tuned for later in the video. Hey everybody, welcome to the Extreme channel. We're all about extreme collectibles. As I showed in the intro recently, I did a video how I bought $10,000 in graded comic slabs. Now, not only did I do it again, but I think I might have spent more. And the irony of this is, I actually bought a bunch in between that didn't even make this video. So today we're going to unbox, see what we have, and at the end, I'll give you a grand total. All right. So if you recall recently, I started collecting some of these slabs to go with my statues. Here's a review of a Venom piece right here. But I also just dug some of these slabs for multiple reasons. On top of pairing with my comics, sometimes they just look badass. 2, they take up a lot less space. So some of these are going on walls next to statues, kind of theming stuff everywhere. If you want to see where they are in the collection, make sure to check out the Extreme channel's social media. Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter. The link for those is in the description below. But let's get started. Now, before I open the first one, which just doesn't even look like a box with comics, here's a few that didn't make the cut because they're still in transit right now. First, I completed the Holy Trinity, so I have Fantastic Four 48, 49, and now 50 with my favorite character. And knowing Silver Surfer is my favorite character, you're going to see a lot of different Silver Surfer slabs. Here's a 9.8. It's a Rebirth variant cover where Thanos is holding him. Hard to get actually graded because it's so new. Lots of Venom-related stuff. King in Black. This is Noel, obviously. I absolutely love this cover. It's autographed. It's a 9.8. And then a Deadpool vs. Carnage. I don't actually remember buying this, and this is going to be a theme throughout this entire video. And then with the Grendel Dragon, here we have a King in Black number 4 variant cover with a Null special label at the top. Again, 9.8. All right, and again, this one doesn't look like comics. Hopefully it's not like sex toys my wife ordered. Oh, holy! It is Bartesian capsules. If you don't know what the Bartesian is, I've actually become addicted. Check out this video right here. Alright, next thing I don't believe is a slab either, but I just opened it up. It is actually, ooh, nice material, Superman's cape. This is actually to go with this Darkseid statue right here. He's actually going to hold it. Again, once I put him in place, if you want to see what that looks like, check out the Extreme channel's social media. Now, for a lot of these, if you're wondering, how much do they cost? Anywhere from maybe 60 bucks each to, I think the most expensive one is quite a few thousand. And if you're new to the graded comic game, I am by no means an expert. However, the higher the grade, the better quality the comic is. In theory, a 10.0 would be absolutely untouched. So 9.8 is kind of the highest rating. Now, depending on the popularity of the comic, God, that's loud, the age of the comic, the rarity of the comic, and of course the grade, that will dictate how expensive it is. Alright, first one I bought for nostalgic reasons here. This is actually the Infinity Gauntlet. Kind of like Thanos' Quest when he was seeking it down. It's a 9.8, but I think it's a badass cover because it shows all these cosmic characters that were involved in this storyline. Oh, this one was not wrapped well, so I'm a little worried. It was just shoved in there with newspaper. This is actually Lethal Protector number 4. So, growing up, I always bought comics. However, the comics that really got me into it were Venom when he came out with his own series, which was Lethal Protector. Now, this was a 6-part series, and since this is number 4, you can probably speculate we have some other pieces in there. Now, if you wonder why I keep looking to the side, I'm making sure the reflection isn't bouncing off the cases. But that one actually, I think, was the first appearance of Scream, if I'm not mistaken. Scream is an offshoot of Venom, kind of like Carnage was. Ooh, it looks like Judge Dredd is on the back of this one. Nope, not even close. M&Ms. They look like Judge Dredd. So this one is a goofy Venom cover. You're going to see a lot of Venom covers. He's probably arguably my second favorite character. And I've been getting some goofy ones. If you recall last time we had one where he was slam dunking, one where he was in the wrestling ring. But this is a variant of Lethal Protector where Spider-Man is serving him up some brains. It's a 9.8 done by Nakayama. Oh, this one isn't packed good, I can tell you that. Thanks a lot, seller. Oh, yeah. Oh, horrible way to pack a slab comic. Hopefully it's a cheap one. Wow, that is amazing. So this is actually a little bit more expensive one. They run about $150. I got it for about $130. It is Venom Lethal Protector #1. So again, this was Venom's first solo comic that was about him. And one of the copies I have is well read, and the other one is decently new, so I could send it in to CGC or CBCS or some of the other grading companies, but instead I just wanted to buy one, and it squeaks, but that's normal with CGC. But I don't think it's broken, thankfully. It's the job that never ends. Yes, it goes on and on, my friends. Some people started unboxing. So far, all the ones I unpacked, I bought because I think they look cool and they're going to look great on the wall. This one actually is going next to a statue. I have this custom Venom on order. They're only making 20 of them. They're all going to be hand-painted, and this is actually the inspiration for that. It's a Venomized #1. It's a Del Auto variant cover. Ah, this one must be Italian. So this one is What If Venom Had Possessed Deadpool. So I plan to put this with this custom statue right here. This is a 9.8, decently more expensive comic, right around in the $500 range, $550 range. Alright, I don't want the packing peanuts to spill. Oh, there goes 2. 3. Oh shit, they're out of control. 4, 5, 6, 7, motherfuckers. By the way, if you see me talking to people in between this, that's because members get raw video access. So they get to see all that in-between shit. Some of it's boring, some of it's hilarious as hell. If you want to know what that's about, check out the join button or the link in the description below. Alright, so if you ever see a gold label on CGC specifically, or most rated brands, it means that it's actually signed by the artist. This is Del Auto, it's Venom #27, and I just bought this because I think it looks badass, don't you? 9.8. I think they've all been 9.8 so far. Son of a bitch, more packing peanuts. Alright, we have another Del Auto Virgin variant from Venom #3. Venom #3 is the first appearance of Noel in the original cover. I'm still trying to track one of those down. Probably by the time this airs, I'll actually have that. But yeah, I love Del Auto's take on Venom. I'm kind of a Bagley fan from the Lethal Protector. If you don't know what any of that is, that's okay. Ooh, this one is also from Italy. It says Fragile. Oh my goodness, it's a Russian nesting doll. I can't get it out.
That's what she said.
Alright, we have another Venom. So this is Venom #1. It's another variant. It's a Kirkham. Kirkham. I like him a lot. So this is actually Spidey swinging from Venom's tongue. It's 9.8 still. Everything's been a 9.8 so far. So if you're thinking like my wife and is like, when is he going to be done? I still have about 15 left maybe. Oh, this one wasn't wrapped at all. It's also another Venom #1. It is a variant. And I do not remember buying this one. It's a Midtown Comics variant. So you have Venom and Spidey. It's another 9.8. Yeah, this one a little bit of hashtag regret on that one. Maybe we'll add it to the next giveaway or something. Alright, so the next we have a 9.8 X-Men #5. So this is Wolverine vs. Omega Red. I just bought it because it's kind of a cool cover. I have a lot of Omega Red comics. A lot of his covers are pretty neat. There's one back there, and I think there's another one. Oh yeah, in the back. And there might be another one in this pile if I remember correctly. Alright, we got an eBay purchase here. This box does not look good. Alright, we have a Sabertooth number 2. I have a number 1 back there, and this is actually signed by Teixeira. I don't know if that's how you pronounce it or not, but the artist. I really like this, and I think this one's going to go back. You actually see right behind there, you have a Mystique and a Sabertooth statue, so I think it'll look awesome right there. This one was a 9.6. First time we didn't have a 9.8, and mainly because that one's kind of hard to find. I mean, I didn't even need a autographed copy. It's not hard to find, I'm just lazy. Wow, that is awesome. So it's a FedEx box inside of a USPS box, and the dude used UPS to send it. Now, it would be really cool if it was in a DHL envelope. And usually, when I'm opening a box like this, it's child support papers or paternity tests required. Alright, so here we have Lethal Protector number 5. So that means we have number 1, 4, and 5 so far. 3, the cover kind of sucks. Again, this is Venom's first own series. There's 6 parts to it. This is like already open. That's not a good sign. Alright, we have another 9.8. So this is Silver Surfer Rebirth number 1. It's a variant comic. And when I say comic, I mean cover. But I do not remember ordering this one either. This is another probably hashtag regret there. Thanos doesn't really look that cool. Surfer does, but Thanos doesn't. His name is Guacamole. I think it's Ken Concoli, but Guacamole's funner to say. I wish my last name was Guacamole. I haven't drank anything yet today either. Alright, this is from Georgetown, Delaware. Let's see what's been going on in the time of Georgetown. Ceremony remembers those lost to COVID. Very true. And the Browns scores 30. Celtics beat the Bucks. Alright, so this is an Amazing Spider-Man. It's a 9.8. It's number 362. So kind of in the run, I think like between like 340 and 370. You have a lot of appearances of Venom and Carnage against Spider-Man before they kind of became their own popular stuff. And obviously this is way before the Absolute Carnage event, which I'm a big fan of. And again, if you don't know what that is, that's okay. Ooh, another one that's Italian. Man, M&M's was really popular back in, I think these are mostly like 90 comics. Oh, this is one I didn't even know existed, I think. Oh yeah. This is pretty cool. So this isn't 90s, but because this is Donny Cates, I believe, but a Mastrazzo cover book story by Donny Cates. So it's a 9.8. This is actually Hulk number 6, but I'm trying to show it without glare here. You have Hulk jumping at Silver Surfer with Galactus in the background. How cool is that? That's actually neat because my Galactus Fantastic Four display is right next to my Hulk display. There's like one little wall in between, so it's going to go right in the middle of them. Ugh. I just want to be done.
That's what she said.
Alright, so here we have another Amazing Spider-Man. This is number 430. So here was something, again, I didn't know it existed, but him and Silver Surfer are actually fighting Carnage. Pretty cool. Kind of defeating to see my favorite character, which is Silver Surfer, actually defeated by Carnage, but it's defeating to see him defeated. That's, yeah, I said that. Alright. This, I believe, is a good one. This is actually one I already own in a lower grade. So again, this is one that I already own. So I own a 4.5. This is actually a 6.5 of a pretty key comic. It is the first mention of Galactus and Silver Surfer. Recently, I did this statue review right here of the Watcher, which I have my 4.5 paired with. I'm going to put this one with the Fantastic Four. And I'm really hopeful that I got a great deal on this one. However, and it is very, very pricey. However, I think when Silver Surfer and Galactus are introduced in the MCU, it's inevitable. I think it'll happen sooner than later. Then I think this will skyrocket even more in value. Alright, so here we have another Lethal Protector number 1. Now the difference with this is a variant. See the gold foil behind it? It's a much pricier comic. This one usually probably goes for around anywhere from $1,500 to $2,000. And this one actually has a custom label at the top with the CGC. Alright, so this next one is another Venom. And it's a Clayton Crane. I really like his stuff. He had some of the stuff in my last unboxing that I did. But this is a Venom #1. It's a variant, obviously, where you have Deadpool on the cover, right behind Venom. And the reason I did this is I'm actually redoing the entire wall right there. It's becoming almost all Venom and Venom-related things when it comes to statues. However, I don't have a place for this guy, this custom Deadpool right here. So he is actually going to go right next to a Venom on that wall, and I thought this would look great next to those two. And I think I have at least one more Crane cover in here. So we have a Silver Surfer Black #3. This is probably a variant cover. It is. This one I don't remember buying either. So another hashtag regret. But we got Silver Surfer vs. Thor. Silver Surfer has this black series where he's actually black. He's called the Fallen One. And here, I've never read this. I've read #3, but I don't remember this part of it. I don't know what's going on here. But anyway, so ironically, Silver Surfer #4, like back from the 1960s, that was a cover of Thor vs. Silver Surfer. And that usually runs for like a 9.8. I think that runs in like $3,000 or $4,000 up. I got this for like $50, so it's close enough. Although I do have hashtag regret. It's like back in my dating days. How many women would wake up next to me? Hashtag regret. Well, if that one's broken, it's on me. We have, oh yeah, Comic Tom edition. So, Comic Tom, big YouTuber guy. Sometimes YouTubers are good enough to get like variant covers that they help create. I'm not that popular. But I thought this one was badass. I've always wanted this one, and I think it's decently rare, so pretty cool to have. So we have Lethal Protector Part 1, Part 4, Part 5, and now Part 2. Again, a 9.8. I'm going 9.8 on the entire line. Now, that's all I have regarding Lethal Protector. I don't have #3 because the cover, I think, is stupid, although I kind of got to get it to complete it. And #6 is hard to find for a good price because it's a pretty badass cover. I mean, it's not like outrageously expensive, but big key issue. I believe this is not like the first reappearance of Venom. So this is Spider-Man #316. So pretty cool, 9.8. This one is decently pricey. Anywhere from $600 to $1,000. Another Clayton Crane cover. Again, kind of a funny one. It's a Halloween cover. Venom, #1. There's tons of variants of Venom comics, so that's what it is. And it made me realize there's another Clayton Crane that hasn't arrived. Apparently, I have a shipping confirmation, so either a Porch Pirate stole it, or who the hell knows. I'll have to track that one down. So, that is it. Now, let's look at the grand total. All right. So, not including my giant size X-Men that I actually showed in this video right here, because if I included that, I'm pretty sure that Mrs. X would kill me. But the grand total for this haul right here, and including the ones I showed at the beginning, is $12,700. She really is going to kill me. We will be giving all of these statues away, plus additional ones, at every 5,000 subscriber milestone. To win one of these statues, all you have to do is make sure you've liked this video, you've subscribed to the channel, you've hit that bell notification, and then just drop a comment below. Every 5,000 subscriber milestone, we are going to do a random drawing and pick a random comment and give one of these statues away, plus some additional ones I'm not showing right now. The more videos you comment on, the higher your chances are to win. Hey guys, thanks for tuning in. I really don't want to die. She's probably going to watch this, so please comment, like, subscribe if you haven't, so I can actually prove to her it was worth it, because she thinks these are worthless. But thank you so much for tuning in. Check out some of these other videos. And again, if you haven't subscribed, you like collectibles, make sure to subscribe. I don't know why I'm doing this with my hands.